so I'll sing hallelujah. You are an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'll be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go. When God takes you back, He'll say hallelujah, you're home.
I can tell that he's been listening to English songs and not Western culture has had a great deal of impact on him as an artist. I love his English diction. I've already said this before. He doesn't have that typical Korean twang when he sings anything in English. Anyway, let's move on. Hello ladies and gentlemen, those in between, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Everett, and today we are going to be reacting to another D.O's video. Annyeonghaseyo, kamsahamnida. Thank you very much for clicking on this reaction video. And to those of you guys who've been on this YouTube channel for the very first time, please do check out my other reaction videos, and if you think that they are worth watching, don't forget to hit the subscribe button before closing out this video. Anyway, today we are going to be checking out a requested video. Someone in the comment section told me to make a reaction video to this very long video. Actually, it's a 27-minute long video, and this was D.O's performances, and I say performances with letter S because he sings not only one song but 4 songs in one video. And because this video is really long, what I will do is that I will just pick out one song out of the 4 performances that he did in this limousine service. I assume that the name of the program is Limousine Service, and I hope I'm right about it. But anyway, I've picked out this song, Supermarket Flowers, which is originally sung by Ed Sheeran, and this is going to be the second time that I'll be making a reaction video to a cover of this song. The very first time I listened to the song was when I made my reaction video to the grand winner of X Factor Indonesia from last year's edition. He sang this song so beautifully, and I was like, wow, I even appreciated that song even before I appreciated the original version of the song. But anyway, because I know the fact that D.O from EXO has really such a beautiful voice, and I think that he can sing an English song pretty effortlessly, I've decided to make a reaction video to this one. The other songs that he performed on this program are Somebody, Falling Like the Stars, Goodbye Summer. So I might as well make my reaction videos to the other performances, maybe, I don't know, tomorrow, 2 days later. It all depends on my mood. And I hope that you guys continue to support my YouTube channel by watching my reaction videos to D.O's performances, okay? Anyway, I don't want to keep you waiting for much longer, so without any further ado, let's get started. Supermarket Flowers, original song by Ed Sheeran. Oh my god,
Took the
look at
supermarket
that face.
flowers from the windowsill. Through the day-old tea from the cup.
Aw.
Packed up the photo album with you and me. Memories of a life that's been loved. Took the Gail Wilson cars and stuffed animals. Pulled the old ginger beer down the sink. Dad always told me, don't you cry when you're down. But Mom does a tea every time that I blink.
Okay, now before we move on, I would just like to say something real quick. I would like to put emphasis on the fact that he is so good looking when he doesn't really put on too much makeup. Because quite honestly, earlier this afternoon, I went outside, I ate out, and while I was eating out, I didn't realize that I actually had a few videos of EXO in my phone. And then I watched a couple of their old videos, and it was so difficult for me to um, recognize which one D.O was because of their, Korean style makeup. But gosh, I was able to finish watching two of their videos feeling so good about this K-pop group, and I was like, oh my goodness, what have I missed out on all these years? EXO is definitely one of the best K-pop groups all over the world.
Oh, I'm in pieces, it's tearing me up. I know a heart that's broken is a heart that's been loved. So I'll sing hallelujah. You are an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'd be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go. When God takes you back, he'll say hallelujah, you're home.
Aww. I can tell that he's been listening to English songs and not Western culture has had a great deal of impact on him as an artist. I love his English diction. I've already said this before. He doesn't have that typical Korean twang when he sings anything in English. Anyway, let's move on.
I fluff the pillows, make the bed, stock the chairs, fold these nightgowns neatly in the case. John said he drive and put his hand on my cheek and wiped a tear from the side of my face.
My only concern about him performing this song live is that he doesn't really look into the camera that much. I don't know if he did that intentionally or if he's just too focused on singing this song. And I'm not complaining about it, okay? Because I feel like he's just having a conversation with me, like a one-on-one, heart-to-heart conversation with me. And yeah, I think the only thing that's lacking is his eye-to-eye contact with the camera. But that is just a trivial matter, okay? Not anything big of a deal. Forget about it. Let's move on.
I hope that I see the world as you take, 'cause I know alive in love is
I love his
a life
hairstyle.
that's been lived. So I'll sing hallelujah.
Aww.
You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'd be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go. When God takes you back, you say hallelujah. You're home.
Chills. I love his hairstyle. It's giving me this 1990s vibe because back in the day when I was in my college years, I also had the same hairstyle. But now that I'm 43 years old, I don't think I can style my hair in the same way as he does with his hair because I have a few bald spots. And that is why I just, wallow in wearing a cap each time I film my reaction videos. Anyway, let's move on. Aww. Okay, first of all, I love the piano accompaniment. I love how soothing to the ears D.O's voice is. And like I said earlier, I love his English diction. It doesn't sound like a typical Korean with some sort of Korean twang when he sings something in English. And I can tell that he's been listening to English songs almost all of his life. I don't know, maybe all his life, who knows. And I am not exactly sure whether he can speak English very well, but I love his English pronunciation. It's clear enough to understand. And I find it fascinating because when he sang this song, he sounded so relaxed, like he was not exerting any efforts at all. And other than the beautiful rendition of his song itself, I just love looking at his face, his tamed face. And I love how simple his looks his looks are in this video, and I appreciate it when it doesn't really wear too much makeup, because his natural handsomeness is just highlighted, and I'm sure you guys agree with me on this. But anyway, let me know what you think of this video in the comment section below, because of course your opinions matter. So that's about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like this video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when the next video comes out. Peace out.